Then, if the game doesn't do the job on its own, then what's the point? What? What are we talking about?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I can't cast that here.
Drink. I don't think I've ever managed to get the Tsar in the corner, but I'll definitely Stone Curse the hell out of him. Where are you?
Not enough mana.
Are you serious? I don't have the mana for it.
Not enough mana.
Alright, bow it is. Where are you? No, but it was a good point, because I hardly ever use Stone Curse, except when I'm a wizard, and then I feel overpowered. Wait, did he move? No, he's there. Fireballs, man, jeez. Do I have the damage bow? Yeah, I do. That's why I don't really play with archers. I freaking... Where is he? Alright, this is not working. He's in a corner, or was. Oh no, he wasn't. Zigodin says something that seems pretty big. I'm gonna read that as soon as I get rid of this guy. He's worse than the Skeleton King. And he's not even a boss. Son of a bitch, I dodged that. Come on! I would love to just use the... So, oh, you, Connor. Gotta interrupt him. Yeah, it doesn't work. At least I can hit him, but... Where's the Benny Hill theme song when you need it? Okay, I think we got him. There you go.
I'm sorry, did I break your concentration?
I always love that. Alright, so Zigodin. I wonder if the developers intended players to go back and forth through portals, restocking and stuff during boss fights. If they intended for players to level up more in a boss fight when they're stronger. It's not really. How do I phrase that? Sometimes developers, especially like, because Diablo was basically their first game from scratch. Other than that, Condor, Blizzard North at the time, they were only doing ports of games, like. So Diablo was their first game, and they heavily got influenced by roguelikes, and roguelikes don't have shops. They don't have towns. Gold essentially is the equivalent of a high score. You get them for the points, not for anything. There's no function to them. So when they said like, oh, it'd be cool if go to town, I don't believe that they had intended for players to be able to go back and forth like that. It just a side effect that they realize, oh, you can do that. All right, well, let's leave players the ability to do that. As a matter of fact, in Diablo 2, they kind of fixed that because bosses or any mobs, really, they regenerate over time. So when you're in town, the longer you stay in town, well, the more health they get. So you kind of negate the whole process of if you're just going back to town to buy some potions, well, guess what? The boss is going to have more health. So, but yeah, I feel like for Diablo 1, it was just a matter of, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could use that money, because it's always been called gold, but you never did anything with it.
It's hot down here.
Yeah, it is hot. And, you know, do something. It's like, why wouldn't you do dungeon crawl over like a town, like Tristram and stuff like that? So why couldn't you, oh god, use the town facilities to repair your items and stuff like that. So it made sense. You should use the Staff of Apocalypse. Do you know that the Staff of Apocalypse does not exist in the single-player game? It does not drop ever. Come on, just open the door. There we go. And there's the poison. I always like the cave environments. Can you dupe in single? Oh yeah, you can. It's crazy easy to do it. Yeah, this is the part of the game where you're not in Kansas anymore. Where'd it go? There we go. Damn! Was waiting for you. This game came out in 1996. 1998 for the Macintosh, I think. '96 was like the late '90s was amazing. Everybody kept one-upping each other. Bungie was doing the Myth series. Marathon was not Marathon, but Halo was just like a dream. Blizzard was busy with Warcraft 2 and Diablo. StarCraft was coming up in 1998, so Blizzard was working on that. I think the Baldur's Gate series also came up in that time period.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Splitting turrets or beasts, your mace only does 50% damage to it. Yeah, but I might as well just whack him. Whack him, silly. I mean, it was one of the reasons why they introduced weapon swapping in Diablo 2, which I was never really a fan of. I recently compiled a list of... Really? Oh, I bet. And what's kind of discouraging is that a lot of those games were PC games. I would imagine, like I can just imagine, like a great quantity of games were PC games. Consoles were catching up. They still have their good games, like the Zelda series, the Mario's, the Sonics, but like XCOM. We already mentioned like the obvious Blizzard games and you know, Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. Yep. Oh, overused chew toy. I totally know that. It's Bufferville. Sorry about that, man. Yeah. The original Unreal or Unreal Tournament? Do you know? Because I always get confused with the dates on those ones. Because I own the original Unreal game.
I can't carry anymore.
I have the jeweled case version of it. There's a jewel case version? I have the weird shape box. It's basically just like a boxed frame, and the CD cover was like right in the middle of it in the open. Alright, this is nasty. And Brute Roar, yep. Well, they were already, like, pretty good with their, the engine was already set up, and the team already knew how to build content for it. Because StarCraft 2, they built it, like, in crunch time, almost the entire, throughout the entire production, so, they just kept working at the same pace, really. There's no items here. There might
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Nope. That's just a full helm. Alright, I'm gonna clear that floor. And I think we're just gonna save. And because it's nearing 10 o'clock on my end, and we want to have enough time for... Actually, I think I cleared the entire floor. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Alright, is that the upstairs? To level 8, so that's most likely down. Could be the floors. I'm looking for the stairs up. Down to level 10. So I'm looking for floor. Well, there's. Yeah, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, what I want to do is I want to spend at least half an hour to an hour to give you guys like a little update on how Shroud is doing. Just to showcase it, show around. Again, in a couple of weeks, it's going to reset, and I won't be able to show much other than me like hitting wolves in the head over and over. So I'm going to do that. Now that someone mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably do that. So I'll do that, and then we'll head straight to Dark Souls. Right. Wait, hang on, level 9? Wait, that's not where I wanted to go. I'm confused. Did I already went a level down in the cave? Does it still have the free typing? Oh yeah, it still does that. No, so the stairs up should be here somewhere. Alright, let's explore every little nook. I always dislike the area for the map when you're trying... Oh, there it is. Because the center of this area feels incomplete, but this is just lava, so I'm like, alright. Up to town. Done. And I'm just going to leave my character as is, that way I will remember to heal up and repair my stuff. Bam.